and that he will have an announcement today that Iran is making preparations for a nuclear bomb to do just that, my friends, the threat could not be more real. And that threat is not just a threat to Israel, it's a threat to all people of the world. Because ultimately, a nuclear bomb in the hands of someone like Ahmadinejad is something that is no longer tolerable in a civilized world. We will talk today about Camp Ashraf, but understand that when we talk about Camp Ashraf, we're talking about who the Iranian regime is and what they are capable of. So today we have a panelist of American leaders. And today our focus is on American foreign policy. Today our focus is to say that we need to listen to the MEK, PMOI, who have been saying to us for the last 30 years, beware not to believe what the Tehran regime says, believe what the Tehran regime does. And when the United States fails to adhere to that basic warning, it's a threat to the whole world community, because Tehran has a record of being the largest terrorist threat in the world today. And we will hear today many examples of that. But what we need to keep in mind is that the people who know this Iran threat better than anyone else are the Iranian people themselves. So when people say we don't have to worry about a nuclear Iran, you, the Iranian expatriates, can tell us not to put our faith and trust in the mullahs of Tehran. You can tell us how they've wiped out hundreds of thousands of people in your country. You can tell us about torture. You can tell us about all that they are capable of. And frankly, we should not take this as a new message, because we ourselves have seen where they have lied repeatedly over and over and over again. So the challenge today for this seminar, this podium, is for us to say the United States finally must get our U.S. public policy towards Iran right. First and foremost, we need to be honest about who we are facing, and we need to be honest about what our options are. Because a failure to treat this situation honestly is going to have dire results. And who better to talk about the ultimate results of a lack of full honesty in terms of treating our threats as real threats than the mayor of this city during 9/11, the worst terrorist attack on our country in its history. And when we said that we would never let that terrorism happen again, we should have meant it. And that is what is at stake today. And that is why it's so important that we have not only New York's mayor, but America's mayor in a post-9/11 anti-terrorism society, Rudy Giuliani.